You needed
Hello,
a what?
people.
An all-body incontinence pad, Robert. Why was this?
Yeah, just from a
Can you
nice
show
hotel.
everybody why you need an all-body incontinence pad?
Well, I'm no longer in the bedroom, so I can't flick the camera over to Sarah, who's currently sleeping, and show you what color panties she has on at the moment. Because I'm in the living room, I can't do that anymore.
But.
Oh, yes. Welcome everybody. Where were
Hi,
we?
guys.
Who are we? What are we doing?
Incontinence.
Incontinence.
I
There's a
think
word for you. Sean's going to
it is.
start a channel where he reviews house paint.
Paint.
Now
Yes, it'll be like watching paint dry.
Woohoo!
there are many opinions on which house paint is best. Used to be oil-based for the win, but latex is making headway in that area.
Yes, we make headway
And I
with
prefer latex anyways.
Anyway,
Latex.
would you care to explain the title of the show, Dean?
What is the title of the show?
What is the title of the show?
Oh! So I didn't even look. Okay. 19-minute green smoothie. Well, yes, I did one of my sporadic videos. So it seems to happen in clumps. No pun intended. I get this burst of I'm going to make YouTube videos every week, and then I do a couple within a week, and the urge leaves me. But yes, my 19-minute smoothie. I've seen other guys make smoothies with their blenders. Their Electrolux
in about
blenders.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I think the longest one I saw was 15 minutes. Of course, me being the blathering idiot that I am, took 19. Yeah, it was fun to make though. I just wish that I had a better camera set up and could have taken a wider shot, but I was using my old S3. So you know, shit happens, and
and it was an acquired taste. I like that bit.
Well, some people would. The first taste of it was a bit of a shock. I must admit. But the more I drank of it, the better it got. Honestly, the thing that I would probably add. The thing that I would probably add to it though would be either honey, a bit of honey, or some. I've seen other guys on YouTube make a green smoothie with berries as well, like red and raspberries and blueberries or blackberries and all that sort of stuff. So
does it do the trick? Does it do the trick? I mean, does it make you regular or whatever it's supposed to do?
Fuck yeah! If you were in look. I don't want to gross everyone out, but I'm going to. If you were a witness to my toiletry habits, you would think that I was made of chlorophyll today. It was it was very. I now know how Kermit feels, except without the. Oh, hang on, he hasn't got Miss Piggy anymore, has he?
No.
No, he's got someone new, someone younger. Dirty old man. Oh, who am I to talk?
Oh dear. Yeah. So the smoothie turned out rather well, but I probably would actually add some Greek yogurt next time. I said not to on the video, but just to make it smoother.
It was a bit lumpy, was it?
Not lumpy. It was just. Well, yeah, there weren't any noticeable lumps in it, but it was quite fibrous, I suppose.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, stick some Greek yogurt in it or something to make it a little smoother. So there you go.
There you go. That's the explanation for the title. We were going to have another title, owing to the party currently going on as we speak in Tokyo. We were going to call it Hair of the Dog. for all the people who left the party to go on to get even more hammered. But I came up with, I thought it would be more appropriate to have the smoothie title. And while we're on the subject of Tokyo and things, I shouted her out last week, and I shall shout out again. Our friend Chuck the Magpie is currently, I think, in Shibuya at a gig promoting her new mini album. So there you go, Chuck. If you're watching this later,
Yeah.
I shouted you out.
So go and subscribe to her channel as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
So
what have we been up to this week, people?
What have we been up to? Well, the week for me did not fly by, which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, every day was rather full. It has become that way since Sarah's arrived, which is a good thing. And I actually went to work every day this week, and that's also good. Hello, Nicholas.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what people are saying. Since Sarah's been back, I've been to work every day. Management has noticed this.
Well, you know, there must be some sort of what's the word I'm looking for, Simon?
Motivation.
That's it.
What it is, Sarah's an anchor for my sanity.
I wish I had an anchor for my sanity. I really do. Yeah.
How do you spell caffeine Jedi? I'm just trying. Oh, Minister of Caffeine Jedi is coming on in about half an hour.
She's just cleaning her flat.
Yeah, and hopefully she'll be nice and sweaty too when she comes on.
So she can join Robert.
Yes.
Hello,
is everybody
Hemingway.
ready to be
Wearing
grossed out?
something in latex. Latex, I meant latex.
Oh my God!
Hello, Hemingford Grey.
Who?
Hemingford
Oh,
Grey.
hi. Hemingford Grey, yes, hello.
Yes, he did make a comment on Twitter about Shiver's love of Halloween.
Hmm. And,
Okay.
And you've been to the gym, I believe. Dean.
Twice, yes.
Ooh.
Well, I've got my show. Yeah, might as well
Your
show
gym
you.
shorts on. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I have got them on, but
Hose
I've
me.
got this little thing here, which is
In your gym
so it looks
shorts.
like no, in my wallet. Yeah, it's a pass key thingy. It's coded to my face. It's a 20. See, I have to wear it on the end of my nose to get into the gym. That's basically what, no. Yeah, so that's coded to my membership, so I can go to the gym anytime, 24/7, and
Yeah, it's good to go at 2 a.m. when the hookers are there. because
yeah.
they kind of congregate on the other side of the gym from you and look at you and giggle. That's been my experience.
Look, I giggle at myself. I went to the obviously yesterday. I went to the gym and with Lachlan, and poor boy, he can hardly move his arms tonight. Today, right?
Yeah,
he works out a fair bit harder than I do. But
we'll have to have a discussion on that. I think later.
Yeah,
I can share the benefit of my experience. Less is more. Less is more. That's the first phrase to remember.
And also protein after, I think. He has good.
Yeah, I can tell you my drink that I used to make, my pre-workout drink. I used celery, an apple, carrots, and a little parsley.
There you go.
That was my
This is why you bought the blender, isn't it? Of course.
Well,
Yeah.
I use my juicer, so I didn't have to worry about the fiber at the gym. But it provides a nice stable energy that's not peaky like caffeine. That's quite good.
Yeah. Low GI, I suppose. But
yeah, definitely protein when you come
Hi,
back.
Lucas.
Hello, Lucas.
oh, hi Lucas, hi Posey, hi Charlie. I missed you before, but there you go. Hi Frederick, of course. And who's Minister of Rap? Oh, that's right. You said him before, didn't you? That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Minister of Rap. Just so you know, everyone that watches our show that's wanted to be on our show has been on our show. So if you want to be on our show, let us know.
Mm-hmm. There. Or what watches first?
Watches. Well, he's watched us in the past. He has.
Oh. Excellent.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to send a tweet to Jade Faruta.
Oh, okay. Tweet away.
Randy and Sprite. Interesting. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Georgia.
Oh, I'll have to do it on my phone.
Hi, Georgia.
Brandy and Sprite.
Excuse me, I'm just networking here.
Network away. We'll just talk amongst ourselves.
Yes. It's all about trend stacking, isn't
it? Indeed.
Hey, Al.
Yeah, so
you made it.
What? Oh. Al.
Poor Frederick's at work again.
That's all he ever seems to do is work, doesn't it?
Frederick must be a millionaire, multi-millionaire by now. Frederick?
Oh, that would be we'll just talk amongst ourselves. What the hell was that?
That was me on my mobile. It's just you. 10 seconds ago.
That really. Wow.
Twitter.
Is that how long the lag is between us speaking and them hearing?
About, yes. So
about 9 seconds.
We could be saying rude things. They would never know.
Yeah, 30 to 40 seconds, yeah. Oh, so I caught Wikipedia's first live stream with Al, and that was Thursday night. I almost missed it.
I missed
I had
that.
fallen asleep after the very lengthy live stream I watched previous, but I caught it.
Well, Jade Faruta may also be going to the Tokyo meetup, so...
Hey.
What?
It's the bulk of it's over by now.
I'd say. Well, no, we haven't seen anything. We should see people there and see if we can get them to...
I did see a little bit. I saw Andre Pigos de Gaijin did a Periscope from the midst of it. I saw some familiar faces. And yet we still have a good view count despite that.
Indeed. What is it? I can't see it.
Oh, well, 12 watching now.
Ooh.
That's pretty good for the biggest YouTube party of the year.
Indeed. Well, why do I keep saying indeed?
That's a word that Three Old Dudes has adopted. Indeed. Thanks to Simon.
Well, indeed. Indeed. Indeedly doodly.
What other words
else
should we adopt? Superfluous. Superfluous. We'll adopt superfluous.
We are superfluous.
When you get a speeding ticket, you have crossed the threshold of superfluous taxation. Remember that. Just don't say that to the police officer.
I argue with the police every time they pull me over. I can't help it.
I didn't.
You do?
I got pulled over recently for squealing my tires at somebody who ran through the stop sign ahead of me instead of honking my horn, because that's an old habit. Back when I had a Honda Civic that didn't have a working horn, I just used to slip the clutch and spin the tires, because that always gets some of them. Well, I got his attention. They had set up shop just down the street. And he's standing there looking at me, and his partner's laughing because I let a huge cloud of vapor as I'm driving towards him. And he asked me why, and so I told him, I said, well, sometimes the CVT in this car takes me by a little surprised because of the torque multiplication factor is not always predictable. And he's looking at me, and he goes, that's not a very good idea to be spinning your tires like that. You're right, I agree. And then I drove away. I don't know if he was done with me or not, but I drove away.
Well, obviously he was, because otherwise he would have given chase, maybe. Maybe.
I think he called me. I think he looked at my plate and called my home number, but my home number, the ringer is off. The answer machine is turned to no volume, because all I heard was angry huffing and puffing, and then a hang up. So it could have been him.
It sounds more like that Monty Python sketch where sort of like the two policemen meet each other on the corner of the street. So, all right.
Well, happy birthday to your mother-in-law.
Who's?
Oh, she's 60. Oh no, sorry, to your father-in-law. So you have to say those three old guys on the computer screen say happy birthday to you. And I don't know how to say that in Tagalog, but happy birthday.
What Robert said. Yes, that sketch with the two policemen is classic, as is most of Monty Python stuff. So what else have we been doing apart from smoothie making and working out at the gym? Well, that's for me. What have you guys? I've been apart from running away from police and.
Well, I've been investigating getting my rail pass.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I should be probably getting that this week or next Saturday.
Cool.
Hmm.
And a map.
Those maps, man.
They are sometimes helpful. Although in Japan, not always. It depends on the map.
Well, a city map of Tokyo.
Yeah, because you can see the map, but not all the streets have names. I noticed. Could have been just me. Some people direct by landmarks. That's. I had to go to Hanamatacho, I think, once to have lunch with one of my pen pals at her workplace. So she directed me by showing me the kanji of what I was supposed to look for this kanji on this sign, so you know that you're going the right way. So that's what I did. And I couldn't have done that if I didn't have a cell phone over there. But now we have Google Translate, so when you stink from your ass, you can tell everybody.
That's always an important thing to be able to say.
I wonder how far Stephanie is getting on with her cleaning.
Usually it's not something that you have to say everybody knows. They just weren't sure who it was. But
it was me! My God.
Yeah, plus the rail pass lets you use the JR surface lines in Tokyo too.
Yeah, I think the Yamamoto line or something you can use.
I don't know. It's the one that circles all of Tokyo.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh wow. We have a bus that does that in Adelaide. It takes about 3 minutes to do a whole circuit.
Right.
Maybe a bit longer, but not much. The actual Adelaide is only 1 mile square.
I was imagining this big city.
No, hell no. Adelaide's like pubic hair on the arse of the world.
That generates quite the picture.
Well, yeah.
I sort of had a picture of ass hair around a sphincter, but.
No, that's Elizabeth.
Oh, okay.
That's where I live.
Oh my.
Indeed. Oh God, I did it again.
What have you done now?
It's
indeed.
Indeed.
We are programmed, and you did it again. Indeed.
Indeed. Well, I suppose it's better than saying every 5 seconds, which is what I usually do.
Oh, now I'm thinking of that song "Round and Round" by Rat. Round and round.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we just give it time? Round and round. Okay, I'll stop singing now.
Thank you.
Pretending.
Yeah, one of their guitarists died of like AIDS or something, I think, didn't they?
Ooh, that sucks.
Robin. Yeah, the blonde, the big tall blonde. What was he, 6'5" or something? Robin somebody or other. Yeah. Poor bloke.
I have that.
Looks like-
I have that
Yep.
LP with that song on it, right behind me in that pile that's all blurry.
The blurry pile has everything.
Yes, it does.
Speaking of poor old blokes, did you see Lemmy from Motorhead had to stop his concert?
Oh, he's getting on a bit now. He must be about 70.
Well,
I believe,
he's
isn't he?
69. 69,
Wow.
yeah.
You gotta like a 69-year-old guy who's in Motorhead.
Yeah. I watched the video for it. There were three songs in, and he just started shaking his head and stopped playing and said, "I can't do it. I'm sorry," and walked off.
Whoa.
But he came back out. He came back out about 5 minutes later or something and just apologised to all the fans. I thought, you poor bugger, go give yourself a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, he's diabetic, and yeah, I did laugh at what he said though about drinking it healthier. In an interview, he said, "I've stopped drinking Jack Daniels and Coke because of his diabetes and that," and he said, and he just started drinking healthier, orange juice and vodka.
Well, he's gonna lose his digits if he keeps drinking like that.
Yeah.
He's gotta be careful.
Lucas. Lemmy, he died. He did really.
On stage.
Yeah, he just couldn't continue.
Oh yes, I forgot to. I mean, in case she's watching. Hello, Phyllis, if you're watching.
Hello, Phyllis.
I am sporting the T-shirt, one of the many T-shirts you sent me. This is the Oklahoma one. I forgot to mention it. My sons will be. Well, I'll take a picture and show the ones that my sons chose. But thank you very much for sending that to me, Phyllis.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, Lucas. Indeed.
Indeed. It is not superfluous.
We should have called his 3OD superfluous.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Indeed. Oh, fuck.
And on that note, it's time to get some iced tea. I'll be back.
Okay. We'll be here.
It's not an old dude moment. It's an iced tea moment. Oh, check out the sweat. Holy.
It's progressing. Is that full body incontinence pad was?
It did its job. The non-leaking.
Woohoo! Yeah. So wow. It must be quite warm over there, or maybe it's the coffee, as he said.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Canada was like cooling down, and you're warming up, aren't you? Your neck of the woods.
Yeah, it's spring has sprung. It's yeah, getting there slowly. We had a sunny day today. It was about 17 degrees, so yeah, quite all right. Well, I'd be happy if it stayed that temperature all year round, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's just started cooling down here as well, which is rather nice. I mean, you can go outside with a coat on. This is what I like. Not a big fan of wandering around in t-shirts.
No, yeah. Oh, yes, Lucas, in fucking deed. Yeah, I bought myself a denim jacket and whatnot not a few weeks back. I've worn it like twice. Jacket, right? Indeed, black. Oh fuck. In fucking deed. Yes, a black denim jacket that I've worn like 3 times. So I'll probably go in the cupboard and wait until next winter soon.
Actually, Sarah is not a fan of the heat, believe it or not, Lucas. She sleeps with only a sheet, where I cover up with a double knit duvet and a blanket on top of that to seal in the heat, because I get cold during the night for some strange reason. Sarah calls me her personal furnace.
Oh, images flashing into my mind. Thank you. Whoa.
The air conditioning is running nonstop here. If anything, it's not cool enough. And yet I sweat. It could be minus 40 and I'd be sweating like a French whore.
Well, so, yeah. I'd prefer to have a fan running even during winter. Unless it's like...
There he stands there in the corner on a treadmill. It's Dean's fan.
Waving and trying to get my attention. I just ignore him. Oh, in fucking deed. It's going to be one of those shows. It is one of those shows, as you know.
It is. Well, it's almost 30 minutes. Hopefully Stephanie's ready soon.
Yes, I mean...
Yes. Sweaty Steph. Oh, God. Don't tell her I said that.
She's probably watching as she cleans. Because when you're cleaning, background noise is good. Background noise.
And that was a background something. Oh,
Someone's
man.
just asking when is the guest coming. I'm just saying when she's finished cleaning.
But I had a delightful visit yesterday with Steve of Sassy Joe's e-cigarette shop. I was even more delighted to see how far the prices had fallen on the equipment. I mean, for $25 you could get a half-decent little e-cigarette with a variable voltage battery. I was very surprised. I mean, even this thing was like $115, so that's fallen. It's all good.
how many have you got of these things now? Because you were making one last week, so.
Oh, I'm still using the same build inside this. It's still good. Cotton hasn't turned black or anything. Doesn't taste gross. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 5 batteries, and I think I have about 9 tanks. Some of them are pretty old. And I have this little thing, which is a rebuildable dripper.
That's what you all need, people. A rebuildable dripper. That and a full body incontinence pad. I mean, and the
rebuildable dripper is for those delightful pre-coital moments.
I don't know what that all means.
I don't really know either. It's when you get older, sometimes you need a little assistance.
Yeah. It could be worse, I suppose.
It
could have anal leakage or something like that.
Anal leakage. Now, there's something I haven't heard for a while. However, I do remember this weight loss pill that people were taking.
Caused it.
And one of the side effects was anal leakage.
Yes, you see bananas, Frederick. Whether I'm going to eat them, or whether they will just go rot in the kitchen, I don't know. I just bought them for decoration, really.
I remember a workout supplement. No, it was medium-chain triglyceride oil, which was fractionated coconut oil. And you would take that, and it was great for energy. However, you would smell like bile after taking it.
God.
Oh.
Yes.
Yay.
It was
much like a green smoothie.
It was popular for a little while before the energy it produced, however. And this smell would last you know, for like a day after you took it. So you'd be on the subway and people be looking.
He smells funky. Paul. Actually, we were talking about when we should take our have our pre-workout smoothies. Lachlan was kind of, he goes, I don't like to have anything before. He doesn't like to have anything before workout, and neither do I. Mainly because, I mean, I know you should, but
not right before,
think,
but depends on how long it takes to digest. But a small smoothie made of the ingredients I suggested, at least 30 minutes before, maybe 45. It's generally pretty good. You want some energy and then a nice amount of protein afterwards.
Yeah, well,
ideally balanced out by flaxseed oil capsules to give you the balance. Well, it depends on your source of protein. If you're eating eggs, you're all good. If you're eating meat, then you could use some omega-3 to balance out those omega-6s you're getting in the meat. That's a little tip there.
There you go. You just apple, celery, chuck in a steak.
Parsley. All in a blender with a rat and a cat.
And carrots. Don't forget the carrot.
Well, he's got his post-workout Arnold supplement protein shake thing. I don't.
I could definitely offer some useful advice there, or
I think
not on the show, but after or at some other time. I'm only doing isometrics. My forearms have now outpaced everything else. But
good grief!
Wow.
I've only been doing that for about a month on a train while I'm working.
I can nearly get my fingers around my arm.
My legs are progressing nicely. I've been doing squats.
My biceps coming along. I've been doing push-ups and that a little bit before I started going to the gym. So, I mean, I've only been there twice. So, yes, naturally large biceps to start with. If I'd started doing bodybuilding when I was younger, I think I could have had legs like...
you would now fill the screen.
Was it Nasser El Sombati? You'd know who I was talking about, Robert, maybe?
Yeah, I do. I know exactly what you're talking about.
His legs, man, weren't they fucking just the best?
Yeah.
Legs like him, tree trunks.
I remember one of the managers of our gym, he's a professional now, but he was about 5'2". His waist is like this. His legs, his legs just go, and his back goes whoosh.
Wow.
I mean, he had that proportion, he had that frame.
There's one of the guy that took me for my first session down at the gym. If we're boring you people, just let us know. The guy that took me for my first session at the gym was a complimentary sort of run through and whatnot. He's only like about, I reckon, 4'8". I don't know, he's not that short, but he's
that's a good height for a professional bodybuilder, actually.
He's not much taller than like probably 5'5", I reckon, 5'6".
The only way is out rather than up.
Well, hey.
Hey, are you sweaty?
No, but they left the place a fucking mess.
Oh, you were cleaning up after somebody. I thought you were cleaning up before somebody came.
Yeah, both.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they switched.
Yeah, Lucas, if you can find through word of mouth a half-decent chiropractor, that will greatly assist your back. At least that's been my experience, because I used to have all kinds of back trouble, and I twisted a vertebrae once doing squats, so that just added to it.
Not for you. Sorry, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the dog.
Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Hello, doggy.
Cashew, cashew.
I'm ignoring you now.
Cassie?
I meant to whistle, I couldn't.
Okay. Okay. Nah, she doesn't like it.
Nah,
Yeah, she's
I've seen them
whatever.
before. They're boring. They're superfluous.
It's not
Yes, superfluous.
big.
Indeed.
We're superfluous to a dog's needs.
Minister of Rap says hello, Stephanie.
Oh,
Hello. Hello, all. I'm sorry it took a few extra minutes. The last Airbnb guests were particularly messy, so I had to do more than I expected to. Don't be a messy Airbnb guest. All.
yeah. You can't, I mean, do you get to vet the guests, or do you just have to take whoever comes?
No. I technically can say no. I mean, they're not so messy that I'm like, I wouldn't say, like, fuck these people or anything like that. They were just a little bit more messy than usual. Not horrendously. Not like I'm, like, really horrified or anything like that. Fine.
Just not something you particularly want to do on a Saturday afternoon. It's like clean up.
But I guess if you're going to pay, like, £85 a night to stay here, so I guess.
Grief! I got off cheaply.
Wow.
It wasn't made up, Simon. Now we have to charge you.
Oh God.
No. You can sleep in the actual house. Like, the holiday let is just for paying customers.
Which bit of you if you turn into the holiday let? The top bit or?
Yeah, the top bit. That's where I'm living is supposed to be a holiday let. My house is kind of almost done, but they haven't put in wardrobes, and I refuse to move down until the wardrobes are in.
Where's is him indoors knocking about? Is he up in his office?
Basti, he's sleeping.
Oh right. Oh.
He had a late night. Yeah.
Oh
He
okay.
woke up last night, and he came in like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 or 7. I can't remember. The sun was up.
Party Central.
I wasn't to party at all last night. I was like in bed by midnight. I'm like, nope, not going up.
So have you are things progressing on the old getting hitched front?
Oh yeah, I suppose so. I guess I found my wedding dress. That's nice.
Yeah.
It seems fine. Plans continue as planned. That's all you're saying. I'm not much for wedding planning actually. I find no true joy in it. I'm not like, oh wow, my dream wedding of this, and this. Though I do have a list of things that cannot be compromised. But that's a short list.
Oh God, no compromise. It's the no compromise Caffeine Jedi wedding.
Yes, obviously. Listen, all right. I've been spending my whole life waiting for this, so I'm gonna do it right.
Indeed. Oh, I
And
said
do it your way.
I believe you. I believe you're back off. Well, what do you call it? Home? Yes, home shortly.
Home?
my
Home.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah. Thank God. I need it. It's so freaking gray.
yeah,
Oh,
it's great.
this summer sucked. It was such a bad summer here.
No, we should have come to Belgium. It was like boiling hot.
Yeah, actually, and Germany was really nice when we had gone to visit. And then we're supposed to go again in a couple months to Germany, but we'll see. Hopefully all the wedding plans will just fall into place. Like, that's my hope. I kind of just I'm very like, okay, that looks nice. Fine, do it.
Catering, yes, yeah. Show me the cake. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I already actually found the cake. The caterers are the people are from the venue. Tasted their food. We actually went to their restaurant to eat there a couple times. So we're like, all right, the food is fine. And I'm like, cake is fine. Everything is fine. I'm like, I just, that's it. It's fine. Everybody is fine. I just have to make wedding invitations. So that's.
There you are with your glue and sparkles and your calligraphy pen.
I need to choose and not choose. So what's power? I feel like the bouncer in front of a she nightclub.
That was, yeah. I heard I had a little bit of criticism at my wedding. I was told just to stay out of the way. It's Sarah's day, I was like, okay. And then, but then someone said, well, you're not helping very much. And I said, I did the hard part. I got Sarah. And that everybody else, I did the big picture item, and I left plenty of room for people to come in and do what they wanted to do, which is what they did.
No, Basti is very much just kind of like, he has to do some more stuff because the wedding is in Germany, and like I just can't fill out like certain forms and like things like that. So he has to make calls that I can't. His mother's actually doing a big part of it too. She's like finding florists and different things.
Ah, cool.
My phone is rebooting. Why?
Okie dokie.
I didn't mean to change that subject. I just looked over and I saw shiny.
No.
But yeah, Sarah's mother and my mother did most of the work.
Oh, that's like my mother like lives in a different country and wouldn't do the work even if she lived down the street from me. So,
Well, how about your dad or your granddad?
no. Everybody's job is one. I am a control freak. All right, someone does not become a director in life and then decide like to let someone. All right, I am a micromanaging freaking crazy person. No.
And I'm a happy delegator.
No.
Would be me.
It's fine. I'm cool with it. I'm not picky. That's just it. But I will not have any. I wouldn't even let like my mom pick out my clothes as a kid. So there's no goddamn way.
Oh God.
Well, I don't let my mother do that. I said, well, don't buy me clothes. Well, you can buy me jeans, but this brand only, and that's okay. But yeah, if you want me to get clothes, just give me gift cards for the store, and then I'll go get some. Maybe when I get around to it.
My mother, my family's having a family gathering because my grandfather's turning 90, like my father's stepfather. That's why I'm going back to Miami. But the new family drama is that my paternal grandmother has not invited my mother. Now, my parents are divorced, so, you know, technically she doesn't have to, but it kind of eased me up, though. It's actually perfect, because now that my mom is mad that my grandmother didn't invite her, I don't have to invite, like, most of my dad's family to my wedding, which I didn't want to do anyway. Huzzah. Guilt-free. I can say, well, you didn't invite my mom to, you know, the birthday.
Family just fuck up things like that anyway.
Yeah, my father was trying to guilt me and tell me that I didn't even tell him when the wedding was, but I did. I had dinner with him a few weeks before, and I told him I didn't invite him because he wouldn't have been welcome there, but that's besides the point. I didn't need to tell him that.
Well, that's, yeah, no, actually, my family, my parents and Basti's parents, there's nobody who's been completely, like, absolutely not invited to the wedding. We don't have any family members who have crushed us so horribly that they're, like, absolutely not invited.
Well,
The problem is we have too many family members, actually. We're trying to keep it small. We're like, okay. So the rule is actually, Basti, I'm like, if I haven't met these family members yet, and I've gone to Germany a lot of times, then they're not invited.
In my wedding, the family from Belgium, they took over a village basically.
Wow.
So, almost every hotel and guest house in the village was occupied.
Yeah, no, ours might be a similar situation. Apparently, there's going to be tents involved, but nice tents.
I might have to bring a tent.
That's what is happening. So look forward to that, Simon. You know, you get a nice tent.
Cool.
Just bring your own sleeping bag.
I didn't even know you had a brother, Frederick.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Dean left this call.
Oh, Dean's gone. It's Australian internet.
You him.
Yeah, what we did, Lucas, but I'm sure everybody remembers, we invited people to be there in spirit, which everyone could do if they chose to.
Except Phyllis turned up.
Yeah, Phyllis surprised us. That was a very nice surprise. That was like the best thing ever, Phyllis, seeing you walk up those stairs. Just saying.
So
poor Frederick.
I have no idea about.
Well, we invite you to be on the show. Sorry.
There, done. We might like broadcast it. I'll set up a laptop, and occasionally you'll see people walk by the laptop.
No, wait. YouTube.
That's the most I can play. You can all be there like that.
Hey, that'd be cool. We were going to do that, but would have had to rent a Wi-Fi hotspot, and funds were somewhat limited. So, in the end, we decided, here's my iPhone. I gave it to my mother. Please record the ceremony, and that's how it went.
Oh yes, these days it's all streamed.
I don't know. Actually, my dad asked me the awkward question of like, so how much should I give you for the wedding? I'm like, oh God, do parents still pay for weddings nowadays? We didn't expect that.
Well, since he asked, just say I'm going to use a random number generator, and whatever it tells me, this is how much you give me. Uh-oh. Frozen nation for the nation.
Hello. We're losing people fast.
We're losing people left, right, and center. And poor Frederick is still at work with no invitations. Let's see. Frederick, I don't know if I have your mailing address. I'm pretty sure I don't.
Oh, you're back. Oh
no. All right, Google, what are you doing? You're killing our show. Well, it's probably not Google. It's that damn English internet and Australian internet. Perhaps sending out the link again would be a good idea, just in case.
Stephanie's just replying now.
And oh, by the way, Daniel O'Grady is watching. He said hi, but he's kind of tired.
Hi, Daniel.
He needs to rest. Hopefully we can think of something humorous to get a laugh from him. Maybe we already have. One never knows. I think Dean must have rebooted. Not the show, just his computer. And hey, how about Dot on Reboot? Wasn't she hot? Rawr.
Who? Dot on who? What's that?
Dot from Reboot. You remember
Reboot?
that show?
Nope.
Oh, a CGI show.
Oh my God, it's an old show.
Yeah, but I always had a thing for Dot back in the day.
We didn't have.
As did most
I can
teenage
see
boys.
that.
Hey,
That
Dave.
was hot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
I mean, is that just something that appeared in America, or was it on was that syndicated all over?
Oh, I never knows. Well, I'll have to send you links. I'll go look. I'll go searching. I'll send you some links, and then you can give us your opinion of Dot.
So
Oh yeah, and then there was another one. Chick was called Andrea. She was little, and then she got older, and she got hot.
I like when that happens.
Enzo's what's it called? The girlfriend or some crap like that.
Oh, I thought Dot was Enzo's girlfriend.
No.
So
He
long
was
ago.
Bob's girlfriend. Enzo was a little kid, and then he got bigger.
God damn it.
Oh, now it's coming back to me. Through the fog of
years
of things that I won't mention over the years. It's coming back to me.
Oh man, Australian internet, you gotta love it.
I have laggy, apparently.
Yes, you're sort of jittering.
I'm trying to fix this issue.
I just noticed I have a dead minion behind me in the background. Hang on, if I take this off, you might be able to see it a bit better. Ta-da!
A dead minion. Let's go to full screen here. Let's take a peek.
Here we go.
It's all your tabs that were open, probably.
I see a fireplace.
I see a fireplace. I see a
It's actually a
Guy Fawkes mask.
It's an oil heater.
An oil heater.
Yeah. A very old oil heater. Like most of this place, actually. It's
When I lived in a farmhouse, we did have an oil furnace, and you could tell.
An oil furnace? I've never had to deal with such things as a Miamian. Furnaces and whatnot.
Yes, we had a haunted basement too.
Yeah. Remember in Home Alone, like when he was scared of the furnace?
Yes.
I thought that was terrifying too as a kid. Like when I saw that scene, I was like, I could see how that could be really scary. But I never dealt with that. We had an air conditioner and it wasn't scary.
Hey, Gary. Gary and
Oh,
Eric.
Derek.
Welcome.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Eric.
And Dave. Oh,
And Dave.
it's
Hi, Dave.
Dave from Montreal.
Anyone else that I don't know? No. Oh, but I do know them. Haha, you know what I mean. God, I'm so ditzy.
Has anybody seen anyone?
At least you didn't say indeed again.
In fucking deed.
What have you been up
so-
to this week,
so-
Stephanie?
Huh?
What have you been up to this week?
I thought my grandmother was dying. That was quite macabre, but that's actually what happened.
Oh,
I thought my grandmother was dying, and that sucked. But she's not, apparently. But then I had to come to the fact would I prefer her dead because she has really severe Alzheimer's.
Oh.
So her quality of life is not great anymore.
Oh,
So that was a week, yeah. And that was it. Oh, yeah, and me and Warren are working on our next performance. Main performance.
have you been getting any sort of like people sort of calling you up to come and do a performance? Because you put that out on Facebook saying we're available.
I have some potential people who, yes, I've been recommended, so.
Wow.
So we might do some other stuff. We're trying to do a Halloween gig at like this big bar.
Yes, everybody, please go onto Facebook and check out Warren and Stephanie doing their dance. Take note of the rose patties.
The pasties, yes, the rose pasties.
Yeah. Or
I wanted to be. I had to make. I didn't have to. I just kind of wanted to. I wanted to make the slightest bit more.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What's it called? I wasn't up for it this time. It's so I got Pittsburgh.
Hello,
Now
you're
everybody's
breaking up.
going on it, and you're gonna look at it. Can you see me? Hear me?
We can hear you. You keep
Sorry,
popping
I'm gonna
out
have
now.
to go to the window. Like there. Get better reception.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Yes.
There used to be
I just pretended that they were big rosebuds, not rose pieces.
They are rose. They're supposed to be rose. Like that's supposed to be the look. Like they said, rose pasties when I bought them.
need to get. There was a dancer back. Her name was Big Pretzel in Adelaide. She was quite famous. she had a really great. She used to wear pasties with the tassels, and she could make them spin in opposite
Did she make the
directions.
tassels? Yeah, she could do that. Like that's some skill actually. It's actually really hard to do that.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a talent, and she had it. And
Quite a shimmy actually to get that. I can't do that shit. Nor do I want to. That's not my bag. Basically, I just use Warren, who's like 6'3", and he throws me around, and I just attempt to land.
Gary says that you're actually Miley Cyrus in disguise.
Oh yeah, I'd have way more money. Have you guys ever seen her on Jimmy Kimmel, where she like dresses up as puts on a bad Australian accent and starts to interview people about what's going on with Miley Cyrus?
yes, I saw that.
That was funny. I definitely enjoyed it.
That actually was quite funny.
I have no celebrity hatreds, actually. I don't like look at her and like, well, look at that as I judge, blah, 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 blah. Everyone in the end is just jealous of the fact that, she looks like a crazy person and she made a fucking bunch of money. All right, let's just face it. Let's own it.
This is what we're all trying to do on this show.
We all want. We all wish we could be that. That's just it. Stop being envious. Stop hating.
Yeah, we should all be loving.
Let's see. Wait, where did Steph? Where's the puppy? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me find the puppy. There's a part of the puppy. I somewhere there.
Whoa. There we are. It's like
Oh, no.
zonked out.
I'm getting motion sickness.
There's the puppy.
Oh. What the hell?
She
Rather
likes
large
to
puppy.
be there. It's not my fault. I'm not trying to kill the dog or anything. She likes to go underneath the chair.
Oh. Hello, Behringer.
I see.
Baringer's boiler burst.
My brother's beagle loved to go underneath the computer desk and unplug all the cables.
Oh, that's why we keep getting a bad connection. It's Cashew, they're sort of nibbling on the wires.
Nah, it's all Wi-Fi here.
Fishing.
I,
I haven't been fishing for years. Then that's.
Neither
I used to. I used to
like
love
going
going
fishing.
fishing with my granddaddy in Tennessee. We'd get the boat, go up
Sounds
to a
very
nice lake.
redneck.
Yeah, but it wasn't though. It was nice. Go out, nice lake in the mountains and get in the water and catch
was it a rowboat or a
sunfish.
motorboat?
That was a little motorboat.
Oh, good.
And catch sunfish all day.
All right.
You
It
throw them
sounds
back.
Did you ever hear any dueling banjos in the distance?
No, we weren't into the hillbilly country. But
Oh, well, that's good.
I always thought of fishing as gambling, like playing a slot machine. You never know when you're gonna win. You just gotta keep going.
It's not about catching
I know.
fish anyway. It's about the zen of fishing. I don't know what I'm talking about as usual. That's well. That's because basically I never catch anything whenever I go. I haven't been for quite a few months now, but I usually go out with my son, my oldest son, and brother-in-law, and we never catch anything. If we do, it's usually little puffer fish. Or
Oh. Did you guys ever hear my crab story? There's a story on YouTube about me trying to like kill this crab. It was
Oh
horrible.
yeah. You were gonna video it, and you just couldn't bring yourself to.
Oh no, I did video. The video is literally me freaking out, and I was like, I can't put this online. It's just like, oh my god. Like,
That was back in the day of cooking videos.
yeah, no, I was gonna do more cooking videos. Oh, Richard is coming, Coughlin. He's gonna be at my house like in a couple weeks, and Ryan's gonna be here next week. I haven't seen Ryan forever.
Cool.
Nice.
oh, wicked.
He's not like dead.
No, he'll have access to internet then, unlike
I know.
unlike he has now.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, he's in the boonies of Ireland.
It's even slower than dial-up there.
Yeah, it's like it's quite funny because we can't show him any bits of drowning. Like parts, the first episode is finished, and now they're like kind of getting like now it's just the sound is being mixed, so it's gonna be a couple weeks until each episode is finished. So it's quite funny. Like he gets to at least come now. Now that he's coming, I can show him the first one at least.
You can have like a binge watch.
Yeah, no, we have to admit though, as much as Brian is a giant pain in the ass, and he was actually like a good actor, so his character is really funny.
Is a pain in the ass? I don't know.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh, absolutely. He used to live with me. Giant pain in the ass. We tell him. He knew that when he was living with me. I used to say that to him. Move out.
Yes, you're a pain in the ass, and I'm not into anal.
No.
Leakage
not.
anyway.
Just in case anyone was wondering.
Are you able to get a hold of Pickles' live stream, Robert?
I was about to, but then my phone wasn't letting me in, so I had to restart it. But if it's still going, I'll show you all. Ouch. I saw one earlier.
What are you looking at?
Oh, Andre is doing a Periscope from the
YouTube
show.
meetup in Tokyo.
Yeah, the YouTube show.
Oh, I see.
If he's still doing it, let's find out. Periscope, where are you there? Might have finished. Start.
Someone's
Start.
a squeaky toy. That's probably.
Oh, he's art. Oh, this is just it was a short replay, and play. Oh, there you go.
Alright guys, so right now I'm
A little drunk. Nice.
Al said it ended. He was with a cute uni student and girls from deep in Japan.
21.
Wait.
Oh, it's finished, has it? They're all off. Oh, there we are. We were there in spirit, and they saw our video probably.
Yeah, I'm giving him about 500 hertz right now.
Holy shit, Brits. I know, Frederick, right? It's only 10 p.m. I mean, come on, guys.
What?
It's already finished.
Oh, Andre's stream ended, but I'm sure the partying will go on for most of the night.
Oh, okay.
Until the trains stop running, that is, for those that are leaving.
When do they stop running over there? Like 12 or something, isn't it?
Yeah. They're pretty early. I've almost missed the train more than one occasion to get back to Yokohama.
Oh, right.
Now, it wouldn't have been bad if I had been stuck there, because I could have just gone back to my friend's place. Can I sleep here? And she would have said, absolutely. But I probably would have had to sleep naked, so that's something to think about. Which probably would have been okay. Except for the sweat the next morning when I wake up.
Full body incontinence pads. We should make them and label them as 3 old dudes full body incontinence pads.
Yes, that's our new marketing.
That's our marketing strategy.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, with a full continence body pad with the words "indeed" printed on it. Yes. You missed Andre. Yes, he was about 3,000 miles away.
And 3 sheets to the wind.
Indeed.
I don't know if I could have gone into a capsule hotel. I probably could have, but I thought I saw read somewhere that they didn't really like tattoos. I guess it depends on the hotel. I would just grab some girl and go into a love hotel. Say, okay, you can leave now. I have a bed. Goodbye.
It's like surprisingly pretty, and like there's nothing wrong with love hotels.
Nope.
They're very convenient.
Yes. The one I stayed in, Eco and I stayed in, was actually, it looked like an office building. And the room was very nice. The bathtub was awesome, I have to say. Nothing like sitting up to your neck, completely submerged in like bloody hot water when you have a fever. And there was pixelated porn on the television. That's a bonus.
What is it with Japanese and not liking vaginas? I don't get it.
Really old books that they haven't decided to get rid of yet.
Yeah, a lot of the newer videos don't have the pixelation anymore. Sometimes I wish they did. Just saying. I say that looks like it's had a long and hard life. Oh.
Brings a whole new meaning to the term "flaps up," I suppose. But there you go. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I can't.
That's really hairy. Really hairy.
Indeed.
Not there's anything wrong with that, because sometimes you have to floss your teeth, after all. Good old Thrill Dude's humor.
This is a new one. Definitely.
Welcome, not only to the gutter, but to the septic tank.
Yes. I bet you didn't know the gutter had a septic tank, but it does.
Oh, there's some pictures up of the party already.
Oh, is there? I'm not even going to try and open another tab.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I think lunch is calling me, so I'm getting really hungry.
Okay.
Well, thank you for popping in, Stephanie.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And Cassie, thank you too.
Bye.
Bye. See you. Catch you in a week.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So now what, guys?
let's randomly invite people. What if I invite everybody that's currently in my Facebook chat at once? What would happen? I don't know. But let's find out.
Oh, shit. Well.
I don't know, but you know. I don't know. What if I invite that? I don't know who that guy is yet. But he's a Facebook friend, but I'm just not sure who he is. Random invites going out.
Uh-oh. Oh, well, it's 10:37.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Eric, come in, Eric.
Oh, yes. Come back, Facebook chat.
Tell us about your new car.
Yeah, we want to hear about that. It's a Lexus, isn't it?
It is.
Spiffy. Very spiffy.
Now looking. Oh,
Oh.
not here. But I will create a new message.
Frederick's still at work, so he can't. Oh, here comes the beardless one.
Hey.
Hello, young fella.
Hey, Sean.
He's going to tell us about his car now.
Yes, let's hear about your car and your beardlessness.
Well, it's got 270,000 kilometers
Your beard.
and costs only $600.
Woohoo!
Well, that's pretty good.
And it's probably got
But
like.
you had to shave your beard off to get it.
Oh, there's other reasons why I have no beard, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well,
Not a problem.
is it rear-wheel drive or front-wheel drive? I'm not sure about those.
Rear wheel. Yeah.
So if you added a
Yeah,
turbo,
it's under the GM.
If you added a
GM.
turbo, you could do some Boganism things.
Well, I've got a friend that's just recently modified a Ford XR6 Turbo. It's got like
nice.
20 pounds of boost. Its original configuration was about 200 rear wheel kilowatts. Now it puts out over 450 kilowatts.
Yeah. If he hooked up a light pressure turbo system to your car, that probably shouldn't damage anything.
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. Another car that did the same thing too when it was doing power skids. It stripped fifth and sixth gears.
Ooh.
Oh, that's always fancy.
Hey, Lucas.
Hello, Lucas.
Hey. You could always,
Welcome to the pre-after show.
There you go.
The
could always put some nitro in there with non-forged camshaft and pistons and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Eric.
What's cracking, gentlemen?
Hey, Eric.
Well, not my knuckles anymore, which is nice.
Oh, my new car is not as interesting as Eric's new car.
Yes, let's hear about it, Eric.
It was quite the ordeal. So, as with anything car related, I was fairly picky, right, about what I wanted. So I wanted a particular color combination. I wanted what's called the F Sport package for that car. So it comes with some, special styling.
Is it F Sport? So is that when you put the foot down, the passenger goes, "Fuck!"
I wish it was more of that than it is, but what are you gonna get?
Does it come with little ball mounts
When
and power bar?
Since it's a hybrid, does the electric engine kick in when you put the foot down in sport mode to assist the gas engine?
It does that all the time anyways, but when you put it into sport mode, it actually adjusts the first of all, it adjusts the CVT transmission to run it like a better ratio. It adjusts the amount of power that the the electric motor puts in. Yeah, so It puts out a good amount of power. It feels faster than my Civic was when it was stock, and that was, that wasn't amazing as a stock engine, but because you don't have any torque loss with an electric motor, I mean, you feel it right away.
Yeah.
And the CVT would help too, the torque multiplication factor.
Yeah, the CVT motor, I've never driven a car with CVT before, so it's really interesting.
I really like
What's the
mine. It's
capacity?
still somewhat unpredictable.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely torque multiplication for the win. Although when you floor it, you can really tell that the transmission is just letting most of that power slip away.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, I must have bored him to tears.
Oh god.
Nah, it's all your fault.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Yeah.
I was going to ask him about whether he had the optional double overhead foxtails as well.
Here we go. Nice guess.
There you can.
Killed the wrong process, sorry.
Oh.
The last thing I heard was when I floor it, and then you were gone.
Oh yeah, when I
like-
floor it on the highway, you can tell that the transmission is doing some major slipping and wasting most of the power. I find if you can get that sweet spot in the pedal, you actually accelerate harder on the highway than if you just put your foot down.
Right. I
Yeah,
wonder what style
had-
CVT transmission that Nissans use.
I'd have to research that, but yeah, they
I
put
don't
them in everything, so
Yeah.
except their pickups, thankfully.
I've got us just. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, it's a constant velocity transmission. And
Oh,
I was,
right.
CVT, those are like Polaris use them in their quads. It's like
I was going to say, if you've ever worked on a snowmobile, you've seen one, a very basic one. But then again, you're in Australia and you don't know what a snowmobile is.
yeah, but you just shut up. I've seen the sort of transmission. It's basically got two pulleys that one's fixed, and then the one expands and it changes the ratio.
Yeah, actually, they both
It's a belt.
expand. They both expand and contract. The very basic ones are just have like, I don't even remember. But there are springs involved, and centrifugal force causes the expansion and contraction of both.
This has been three old dudes. Technical issues.
I tell you what, riding on pavement, 60 miles an hour in a snowmobile is quite exciting.
Yeah.
With no ice or snow.
There is one place in Australia that has snow.
A couple.
Oh, there's a few. Yeah,
Perisher.
it's generally.
Tasmania gets some snow.
Yeah.
The one place that everybody goes to go skiing. That's the one place I know of.
Mount Hotham, Mount Buller.
Threadbow?
Freaking. Yeah, there's shitloads. There's more than you think.
But
Yeah.
they don't have snowmobiles there?
Probably.
I don't know, I've never been.
My friend's a police officer in Mansfield, and he does patrols on snowmobiles from time to time.
Nice.
I used to ride on snowmobiles in Wyoming, and then we decided to take the snowmobile engine and put it on a giant go-kart.
Oh, yeah. That would have been fun.
And then we drove that around on the ice.
So I don't know if you guys have seen it, but here in Colorado, you'll see where they replace the skis on the front of the snowmobile, and they'll put little wheels on them, and they drag race them.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, those things get going pretty quick too. I mean, essentially they're not that much different than a motorcycle, but yeah, they're pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's just
Oh, and Frederick has an
engine pushing
important
its own
comment.
way plus you.
Yeah, Frederick said, "What's ever happened to 660 double overhead cam naked?" I see him on Google Plus.
Maybe he's real Conrad.
Maybe we haven't been in the gutter enough for him.
I helped my friend rebuild the Chevy 350 small block. We redid it, and it ended up getting like 400 horsepower. He put it in a Cutlass, 1980 something Cutlass, and that thing would go screaming. It would get sucked into the seat. Just
I've seen one I've seen one attached to a cutting bar in a chain, and it's a V8 chainsaw. You can cut through a log about friggin' 3 feet in diameter in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That'll do it.
Yeah, the Chevy 350, the Jack of all trades V8.
Yeah, it's a good one.
You put put a 4-barrel Holly on those things, and they go friggin' off tap.
Yeah, if you want a car that goes fast with not a lot of weight, get something that engine will bolt into. You can do a lot with it.
Oh, I've saw a video of some bloke, I think he was in the US, took a smart car and put a 550 cubic inch V8 into it and took it on the drags. Now, he had to widen the wheelbase to fit the right axles and all that steering stuff and everything, but it kept the same wheelbase. So can you imagine doing friggin' 300 kilometers an hour in a car with only a 6-foot wheelbase?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a very smart car after all.
Sounds like it'd be a pretty squirrely drive.
Hashtag nightmare fuel.
No, where were we?
Where were we? Oh, I was about to say, Frederick,
falling asleep.
you really need to get us your address, and we'll create a call to action for everyone to send you. Hope you have a nice day, Frederick card, so that you will never again be able to say, oh, and also an invitation to come and visit, so you can never again say that you've received no invitations, Frederick.
Good day.
We'll fix it for you, but we need your address.
Not right now. Privately.
Oh yes, of course, privately.
Oh dear.
Send some of those nudie pictures the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that's an idea. I'll have to peruse my personal collection. Cherry pick the best ones.
Get some photo paper, and throw that in the printer, and there you go.
I may have a picture.
Oh, and for those of you that are familiar with our infamous Bill C-51 here in Canada, I have ordered a book from a law publisher so that I can get all the facts on this thing before I post any more opinions on this matter. Yes, your postal address, so we can send you things.
That'd be what I'm drinking.
Oh.
Well, you'll be
It reads
drinking
backwards.
some.
It reads
You'll be
backwards.
You'll be drinking some Bundy in a few weeks' time, Lucas. Looking forward to that.
That'd be good.
God, angry
This
in a
was a full
bottle.
bottle last night, but I drank half last night. I'm drinking the other half tonight.
Well, it's good to know that
drink
you're pacing yourself.
I don't drink Bundaberg rum myself because it sort of makes me angry and punchy, but, I'll buy it for other people.
Well, they
I'm
do
normally
call it angry in a bottle.
I'm normally a happy drunk, but when I drink Bundy, I just tend to bring out the dark side, It's like, you what, mate? I'll punch you right in the throat.
I'm trying to picture a punchy Sean. If I was there in person, I wouldn't know whether to block or just keep laughing.
Get fucked.
Not for a couple of days, that time of the month.
I'm gonna reboot, guys. I'll be right back.
All right.
And I'm gonna have an old dude moment. And what was that picture, Dean, that just flashed upon your screen?
I don't know whether it'll work. Hang on a second.
Never mind.
No, it's not really working, is it?
Oh, and who here saw that very flexible girl's camel toe video? Oh wait.
They all have those.
Oh, God, yeah, no shit. My God.
No.
Sky posted it, and it was like basically 17 minutes of this girl bending herself into all sorts of different positions, but mostly with her legs over her shoulders and
You can say she was wearing her own ass as a hat.
Yeah, it sort of gives double entry a whole new meaning.
Yeah, I started watching that video and I got a couple minutes in. I'm like, how long is this video?
Actually, don't know. 17 minutes.
5 minutes to a wrap. See you next time.
It's long enough to. I don't know. I won't go there.
You're talking about that video that you shared of that bendy, creepy girl. Yeah.
Oh, we just saw somebody pass by, Lucas.
So
That's my
back
wife.
to the prior topic of conversation. How many mpgs your car do, Eric?
I'm averaging right now about 43 miles to the gallon.
Oh, that's very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm only averaging so
you
far in
could
my car about
drive-
17 and a half
just
miles
about-
to the gallon, and that's the imperial gallon.
you could drive just about from where I am to Melbourne in about with about 2 gallons of gas.
Yeah,
It's about 150 kilometres from Melbourne to Bendigo.
Mine does. I think it is about 60 kilometres to the.
You've got a
gallon.
diesel. You've
Diesel,
got a
yeah.
diesel. That's cheating.
Yeah, we drove it all the way back from New Jersey, and we were driving, between 75 and 80 miles on the highway the whole time with AC on, and we were still getting 41 miles to the gallon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like those what do you call it? Those VW Golfs. They were big. They did some
the
drive from.
The
They did.
TDIs.
Yeah.
They drove from Melbourne to Sydney. No, it might have been Melbourne to Brisbane on 1 tank of gas of diesel. Some ridiculous range.
I mean, my old Civic, if you could hit around 70, 75 miles an hour and cruise at that speed and keep it constant, you'd get about 53 miles to the imperial gallon with the air conditioning on.
Yeah, I'm under no illusions that my car would get anywhere near
That's
that.
not the kind of car you wanted ever to be an accident in because it only had a 2-star crash rating.
I think my car's what, a 3.8 litre, 6-cylinder, it's a V6.
Yeah, 3.8 sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Is that one supercharged? Is it? Is that the supercharged motor? No.
Prime Minister of
Nah.
Not yet, anyways.
It's a naturally aspirated 6, but I'm toying with the idea of maybe putting a turbo in it because V6s like turbos.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yes, they do.
I like turbos. I like listening to them spool up.
I like that.
Oh, you mean which part do you like? Oh my! You like the bonnet of that car? Is that what you like?
That is fantastic.
That's a nice bonnet.
Oh,
Indeed.
Instagram is a wonderful thing.
Amen. There, I didn't say indeed.
Indeed is a good word. Come on now.
It is. Indeed.
Great word.
Indeed.
It's a smart word.
Oh, in other news is Bernie's mum's birthday today.
Bernie
Lowe's?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bernie's mum.
Yeah, I said hi to her on Facebook, and I said say hello from us.
She's of Burnham Mum Says tweets fame. Because apparently she says quite amusing stuff that is tweet worthy.
She does say some pretty amusing stuff.
God damn it.
I keep telling Bernie she should do a Burnham Mum Says YouTube video series.
Wait a minute, Dean. Put that back up. I missed it.
Oh, yeah, it's not. I can't get the knack of resizing them, so you're not getting the whole picture, unfortunately.
Hang on. What?
It doesn't
You just
move up or
click on
down.
it, right click on it again, and it should minimize it to the window size.
Watch it be a dude's face or something.
No.
Well, yeah, then again, yeah. Maybe we better not.
If that's the case, I don't need to see the face.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, check the location tag. See, it doesn't say like Bangkok, Thailand, or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was from Japan.
Okay.
Here in this country, we call that a hipon, which means shrimp. Everything is good except for the head.
Yeah. Let's see.
There we go.
Posey says she's leaving. I didn't even know she was here.
Posey. Bye,
Posey.
Bye, Posey.
You know all about cars now, Posey.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm just looking at what the times thing is. Yeah.
There's a tricycle here that I want to get. I've seen it. It's a Filipino. Yeah. It's a Filipino invention. It's an amphibious tricycle because it floods here so often. And the video of it shows the dude driving it straight into the Manila Bay, and I'm like, oh, I want that.
Oh, I've seen those. The ones with the big floaty wheels.
You don't need a specially designed thing.
No, it's like it's got like a white body that looks kind of like a fucked up smart car or something with no windows. It doesn't have windows, but it had regular wheels. It just drives straight in there. I'm like,
has anyone seen that video? Was on put up on Facebook or something about 3 weeks ago of this. I think it was an Australian stunt guy rode a trail bike in Hawaii on the beach, on the waves, like it was essentially surfing with it, because they modified the back wheels to be big paddles like you'd use for like riding through, mud crawling and all that sort of stuff. And had skis underneath it. He was riding it across water.
I did some mudding in the Louisiana swamp. That was fun.
Yeah, mud racing's fun.
Did you see the Shaolin monk that ran across water and beat his own world record or something, Guinness Book record, or I don't know.
Yeah,
look for it on YouTube. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Another cool one is the same monk that puts the electric drill to his head, but he also he breaks through a coconut with his finger.
A coconut?
Yeah. Yeah. He's in
electric. Hang on, guys. Shouldn't he be going electric drill through the head rather than breaks a coconut with his finger?
Wait, he puts it to his head and nothing happens, and then he
the coconut?
I thought you.
What, the coconut?
He also takes a coconut and bam.
Well, he put that to his head too. What?
Puts the electric drill to his head, and it's a big bit too. It's like that big. It's like damn. Then he goes and breaks a coconut with his finger, and I'm like,
he just has a spin in the wrong direction. That's all.
Maybe, I don't know. I think people have tried to debunk him.
He's got it in reverse.
It reminds me this week.
Titanium plate in his head.
He was on
it reminds me.
Superhuman.
Let's see him do it with a hammer.
It reminds me this week. This week, we broke a Scotch block at the railway, and it's supposed to be a thing that if you try to move some rolling stock with your thing closed, it's supposed to derail them so they can't, essentially steal it. And they only work one way, so we were coming the other way and we broke it. So we got the guy, he's a fucking idiot. He must be coked up on something, but we got him to drill some holes when we were making a replacement, and then he would have had to. There's like a big red gum sleeper about, the hole he was playing to drill like a 8-inch hole, and we swear he got halfway, a quarter of the way through drilling the hole with the drill bit in reverse. So he's essentially burnt a hole through his red gum sleeper.
Guys.
Posey!
Hey,
Posey!
Hey, Posey!
Everybody quiet. Posey's going to play a tune. She's going to play us out of the show.
Play something.
Oh, it is 11. Okay.
Can you play us out of the show, please, Posey?
Preferably not on mute.
Yeah.
Something quick and snappy, and because we've only got about 30 seconds.
We're not fancy. Chopsticks would be just fine.
Something like that.
Yeah. Some silent movie style.
Oh, it is now 9:30.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for watching. It is time to stop the broadcast and begin the after party, which has begun already, as you can see. Thank you for watching.
Well, the after party started about half an hour ago when we started talking.
2000 party 00. Oops, we're out of time.
Oh dear.